Welcome back everyone, my name is Cradle. This is some more Europa Universalis for the Cradle of Civilization. Playing as the Mamluks. And we're doing very well. We are holding back the Ottomans for the time being. We are allied to Hungary in case they want to attack either of us, I guess. Maybe we could get Muscovy to be friends with us as well. No, they're still allied with the Ottomans, which is the major issue here. I will improve relations with them a lot higher. I cannot break either of their lines because they're both considered great powers. Muscovy is greater than the Ottomans, though. And there's Ming. Okay, so we get land maintenance modifier and recruitment time because we actually recruited enough people. Let's recover our manpower reserves. 49,000 manpower, though. Not bad. Yeah, this army needs to stay at full strength. Are you kidding me? Let's combine them up. Yeah, I need to put them in a done for now because of supply limit, or else I will lose continuous people. Continuously lose people. We can take admin tech level 9, and since we're not doing anything else for admin, question is, can I gathered, so that would be cheaper at the end of next year because we don't get enough power anymore. So I will take this now. It would take 1.5 years before we get the 5% reduction, and we can still use it when we get the next one. So how is colonialism spreading? Very fast. A Sufi sheikh has passed away in Razgarab, and his followers are now putting up a shrine in his honor. Pilgrims from various parts of the country are already starting to come to the province to see the shrine of this great man, some calling him a saint. Local notables have set aside a charitable donation, its maintenance and its formal pupils have opened a lodge nearby. While there is nothing wrong with honoring a great man, some more traditionalists among the pious and the ulema feel that this form of worship is sacrilegious. Should Al-Musta in the first pay the shrine in Razgarab a visit, it might do much, both for the prestige of the shrine itself, but also for its popular perception. So let us seek guidance that gets us that shrine, gets tax income, local unrest reduction, we move towards mysticism, well, we get the shrine regardless. Oh, we just took admin tech, so that would be 25 years though, bloody hell. But no, we want to stay mysticism that I like, just to get this conversions even faster going. Now down to 72 months here in Mardin and Axum. So that just boosted up. 15-12 April of next year it will be done already in Jazan. That will severely reduce their rebellion risk. Muka, Taiz and Zabid. Poland is no longer a valid rival. That means we get an eclipsed bonus. Oh, you get power projection from fulfilling age object. Wow, we will. Actually have to click on one of our places instead. Castile or Muscovy? I don't want to rival Muscovy at all. I could rival Castile. But yeah, I don't want to rival Muscovy. But Poland now likes us a little bit. They would actually accept an alliance offer. They have their PU over Lithuania. I like this. I'm going to improve relations. That means with Poland and Hungary versus the Ottomans, we can really make an inway. And Lithuania. I mean, we are almost equal to the Ottomans in army size. There's of course the problem of Muscovy. Hungary 26k, Poland 35k, profiteering in Homs. The citizens of Homs have grown tired of the local influence of the greedy Ottoman merchants that they claim are using unfair advantages to outcompete local businesses. They demand that we step in to limit the influence of foreign traders on the area and reaffirm the privileges of our own merchants and artisans. If we do not act, they might take matters into their own hands. So local protectionism. Or, so either we get more goods produced, less trade power, and unrest. Unrest is not the issue here. So we have cotton, 0.18 on production, very little trade power. Competition is good for everyone. So that gets us 0.03 ducats every month. Wow. Wow. Jeddah is actually very well over there. Ah, we converted the province. Let's see. Yeah, let's get started on these slower ones over there. Why can we not do that? Because they have seal. They've been converted before. I'm just going to do the slow ones now because they've already had some rebellions recently. Tajura. Alodia Pretender Rebels. Well. Okay, hang on. Where is Tajura? Oh, it's right there. Okay. With Elneus, our general is dead. And that is unfortunate because that is the general we had in charge of our drilling army. We've converted Cobb, so we can convert Axum. Let's hire a general first. Abd al-Aziz Bug. Oh crap. Tuman by Kansur. Wow, they're bad. Anyway, drilling. The madrasa of Marsa Matru has been gaining repute, not only as a center of Shafi learning, but also for its sheikhs from other schools. Hanafi scholars from other parts of the world have in particular made a name for themselves at the Marsa Matru Madrasa, and as a result both the institution itself, the adjoining market district, and the bustling city as a whole is growing rapidly. Urban growth is never without its problems, however, and a growing madrasa still needs to be provided for. If the Sultan himself would set aside a larger charitable donation for the upkeep and maintenance of a greater madrasa, it would benefit both the city and the area at large. Prestige, base tax, and base production gets some goods produced removed and tax modifier for 20 years. In the entire area, or gain prestige and they get the local development cost issues. Tirana. Side on the side, it would be there. Yeah, we must contribute. I mean, going from 5 to 7 is definitely not a bad choice. Yeah, I'll build a courthouse in Cairo. If we want to, we can go back to war with Tunis. We could build regimental camps. I think looking at barracks is a decent thing. Not a lot of interesting things right now. Let's put one in Mecca and one in Medina. Sort of like, hey, people could also sleep there. Okay, let's do Thais. Because they're right here anyway. Okay, I think Ibadi has already been completely taken over. Are there seriously no more Ibadi provinces in the world? Country. Religions. Ibadi is at 0. Animist at -3. That is weird. Okay, the number of provinces is definitely not working. And I don't know why. Ibadi, Sikh, Norse, Jews, and Zoroastrian have 0 countries currently following their religion. Repairing the Masjid al-Haram, the greatest mosque of the world, the Masjid al-Haram, surrounds one of the holiest places of Islam, the Kaaba, to which all the able-bodied Muslims at least once in their lifetime travel to perform Hajj. It was the first house built for humanity to worship Allah. Its wooden columns have been replaced with marble columns and a minaret has been added. A humble architect, one Mimar Sinan, has approached us and told us of his plans of replacing the flat roof with domes decorated with calligraphy internally. So we would get the Armenian Sunni artist Mimar Sinan, its stability cost modifier. Get the repair death, which gets us tolerance. Repair, it would be cheaper. And we get the same benefits outside of the person. Or move towards mysticism. I am going to repair it. It feels more in tone with... There we go. That is a big rebel stack. And let's take care of that rebel stack then, shall we? Good. So that takes care of those Yemenite rebels. Of course we lose more manpower to it. But at least they're taken care of. Coffee, coffee, coffee. So much coffee in Yemen. Hey, look. Livestock, mountains. Yet again, religious scholars disagree. We've stopped improving relations with Muscovy. We're now over 100. Jazan. How are they still Shia zealots though? Share their maps of Mashriq. Unhappiness amongst the artists. Artisans. Conflicts and protests over taxes, corporations, trade and customs policies are becoming quite frequent and could result in a sharp drop in our industrial production if we don't handle the situation carefully. I'm gonna abolish a tax because it's that just got us even more happiness amongst them. Kaffa are claiming our land now. Kaffa has a partner in Medribari, so we will be going after them at some point. They're allied to Warsangali. Now we can get the power, but we can also get 10,000 manpower. Let's do that. You know, I'm gonna let Alodia siege that back themselves. I mean, go unsiege that, seriously. Hello? Ah, there they go, finally. I'm like, why wouldn't they go and siege it? And the annexation has stopped while they're being sieged down on their capital, which is kind of interesting too. 0.40 for some of these farm estates. That's not bad at all. Infiltration of Kaffa. Our military professionalism has made our retired deserting officers very attractive to the other countries in the region, so much so that they are not properly vetting the defectors they recruit. Our spy master reports that we've managed to get a number of agents into the service of the Kaffa crown, which means we can fabricate some claims on Gambela and on Kaffa itself. Ilubabor. We got free claims. Now the war for Kaffa is even more interesting. Warsangali. I'm going to tell you to break your... Ooh. There are the zealots. I do need to take care of them immediately. Otherwise they will just convert the province back, and that is not something we want to deal with after having spent the time converting it in the first place. Diplomat has been discovered. Is that also production time? Yeah, it is. Let's build one in Iskandaria. Hello. We're still 5 years ahead, so we're going to get more out of navies, which will give us 5% discipline, because we have enacted a reform of the army. How is our militarism or professionalism? 43.78% already. It's a lot of manpower, but it's also 5 professionalism. We've stopped improving with Poland. Ah, they did get a province back. I'm thinking, would it be interesting just to increase autonomy to stop them from being pissed off there? Could do the same here, actually. Here I'm gonna do that. That is an interesting place for zealots. Also, they're Sunni zealots, so I don't care about that at all. Let them be Sunni. Also, they're already Sunni in the province, so... Interesting. Timurids, you look weak. Georgia, Biapas, and Gujarat. Ooh. It's a big Afghanistan. Conquer the Levant, Crimea, and Muscovy. Let's see if that works with improving relations with Warsangali, and if we then can cancel their alliance with Kaffa. Because again, just steamroll Medri Bari, that's no problem. If I can steamroll both of them, that would be just perfect. And Kaffa does have something very interesting. A gold mine. In a 19 development province, by the way. $512 to integrate them. Invited to Eid al-Fitr. Amongst the pain of Hadramaut changed. The ruler of Hadramaut has invited the emissary of Iran to celebrate the feast of breaking the fast, which marks the end of Ramadan. The feast will be celebrated for 3 days, and all that is asked of us is to forgive and forget any differences with others or animosities that may have occurred during the year. Thank you. They are Sunni. I don't get how they get Sunni zealots if they're already Sunni. Oh, this again. Al-Gharbia. That would be manpower. Hang on, where is that? Gharbia. Al-Gharbia. Oh. If you stop drilling, we would actually get some stuff back. I'll put the army there. I can't wait too long though, sadly. Oh no, peasants revolt. How could this happen? Oh, that's not many losses now, is it? Finally managed to convert the heretics of Taiz. Perfect. Let's go with Anderta. Al-Mastuin. Mastuin the First has become renowned for our country's artistic achievements and blossoming economy. Artists, philosophers and poets are flocking to Cairo, and the thriving economy has allowed extensive artistic funding. Several fine architectural buildings are being erected and beautiful gardens are built to demonstrate our country's wealth, and many members of our new intellectual elite have ideas on how to improve various parts of our country. So we would get a bonus in Araka. I mean, trying to find these things on your own is hard in its... Ah, there it is. Ha! Found it. It's a 1-1-1 province, so it's... I'll take the infrastructure then. Anyway, I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. And I will see you all later.